Let's see if I did it. It's a lot of heat. But I think we're going to go with it. Oh, this is such a weird angle. I don't like this. Is that anything? I like that more. Cool. And we'll even put you over here. There we go. That's a stream right there. That's a freaking stream king. That's a freaking stream king. Stream info, went live, mirror tag challenge. Spaghetti, meow. That's all fine. I don't care about any of that. Okay, there's that. There's my channel. I'm letting all the people know. I'm letting all the people know. Now we're gonna hop into Din's chat and say, guess what? Okay. Hi. We're streaming now. We are playing Pokemon Ruby slash Sapphire. Oh, I don't even have the team. Pokemon Ruby slash Sapphire, the Mirror Tag Challenge, as I've been calling it. I'm playing with my good friend Din. ThianiteGaming. We are playing a Pokemon game and we're sharing the same file. I have to catch a Minun named Popo and I'm gonna write these down. Yeah.
Are you gaming?
I am gaming. Oh, do I have Nebula in the shot? I wanted to. I have two women behind me now.
Okay.
No one's here, so you're good.
That you know of.
That's true. So, Aiden named his Illumis Muse, which is cute. So I have to catch a Volbeat that mirrors that name. Adonis.
Adonis?
No?
pretty good.
Adonis is good.
Adonis is such a heavy name to use on a Volbeat, though.
Right, I need something...
I was thinking, like it would be funny to name it a different band name.
That's cute.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Hmm.
Who's, like, on par with Muse?
I don't know anything about Muse. I know it was someone's from high school's favorite band. That's about it.
The Big Moore. The oldest Moore.
Yes. So a muse is someone you look up to artistically.
A muse is somebody who gives you inspiration.
Who gives you inspiration. What's the opposite of that?
Someone who receives inspiration?
Someone who receives inspiration. Or someone who inspires negatively. Your worst enemy.
Nemesis.
Nemesis. We're going with Nemesis.
Nemesis?
Yeah. I like Nemesis.
It's Nemesis.
E-S-I-S?
I think it's Nemesis.
Nemesis. It's gotta be, because Resident Evil games are showing up.
Whoa, the inescapable agent of someone's downfall.
Yeah, that's the opposite. Aiden is gonna lose his mind.
It is hot in here with that light.
Yes, it is.
Do you want a little fan?
It'll ruin the audio. I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't have many other options. It's just hot in here. I don't have a better non-hot light, so.
Yeah. I can turn on the AC if you want.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Sorry, man, lamb pig. Yeah. I might change my setup though because I can't really see the screen.
I mean, you could just move this chair where you're sitting.
Well, yeah, but I need to. Then I won't be in my own shot.
I mean, you could. Okay.
No, I hear you. It's just. I think I might. Ah, jeez. Can you move her for me, please?
Where do you want her?
Just behind the door, where she was. Put her back to her domain. Whatever. It's fine with the light. I have to be comfortable to game. Excuse me.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm thirsty. Unless you want me to stay.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm thirsty.
These streamers are making me thirsty.
These
gamers are making me thirsty. Bye. Is this anything? See, the problem is that the light gets stuck behind the phone. You know? So there's no good lighting source. It's all bad. Unless I just totally burn in. It's not much. I don't think it did anything, actually. But I put something on that TV. No, I don't think so. What are you bouncing off of? Oh, well, duh. that's just right on me and like nothing else. But it's not in my face. Is this something? I don't know why it looks like that. It's so frustrating. Yeah, whatever. I think we're gonna stick with that. It's very bright. We are gonna unplug that because it wasn't doing anything. Okay. Ugh. I wish I had a better light. I hate this. That's good. I'm taking it. So let's see. We got Yunobo. We got Waffle Cone. And we got Mothim. So let's go get our Volbeat. How many Great Balls do we have? This is important. Plenty of Great Balls. Because we got to catch our team members in Great Balls. And then it's off to the 4th gym. That's crazy. We're blasting through this. Do any of our Zigzagoon know Rock Smash? I'm teaching Vespucci. Yeah. Let's go catch our Minun first. Because I kind of want Din to see the awesome nickname that Nina and I came up with. And it's definitely, yes, it's Minun and Volbeat. Volbeat's going to be tougher to find. I'm pretty sure. But so I need to find a boy Minun. Which, I'll be honest, I might be using for the majority of the game. I'm not going to be getting much other chances for good electric types. So. Hello, Electrike. You're unfortunately not what I'm looking for. Oh, I forgot, everyone's really weak. Because that's part of this, is that everything's really hard. It is tougher sharing the trainers. Sharing the experience has been difficult. Nice job, Yunobo. Whoa, Yunobo's getting plenty of experience. Oh, these were the trainers that didn't save for me. Hey! Hey, you crazy kids. I'm encountering one of the first trainers that you saved for me. So we're doing that now. We are currently looking for Popo, our Minun. I'm very excited about it. Yo. Yeah, we're looking for Popo. We just started. I was messing with my lighting for about, 20 minutes. So, you aren't missing much. Haven't missed much. Astonish? I really don't know. I'm gonna get rid of Lear. Oh, yeah! I bet you've been having fun with those. That's good. I absolutely love what you did for the team members. It's so funny and it's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love what you did. It's so good. Thank you for doing that. That's so fun. I want to do something. I was thinking about trying to jerry-rig something that I could, like, hang off my mirror or something. Even if I just put, like a piece of paper up here with some information. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, they rule. You did a killer job. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something like that. I'd you know me. I've been busy up the wazoo, so I haven't even had time. I'm so happy I have some time to stream today. I've been dying to play this. This is like the only casual run through of a Pokemon game that I have right now. How are you enjoying the stress of this playthrough? Because for me it's been perfect. It's like I gotta stay on my toes a little bit because I'm mostly underleveled and I got weird Pokemon, but it's not impossible. It's not even really like difficult. It's just like, you know, I love it. I think it's like perfect the way that we've been playing this. It's incredible. And a little scratch. Just a little scratch. Nice job, Yunobo. Yunobo's leveling up like crazy. Like, look at that. I didn't even, like, do anything. Wow, this guy's got both of our Pokemon. So, for those of you not in the know, this is a tag mirror challenge that I'm doing with my buddy Thianite in the chat. We have been exchanging this save file back and forth, sharing resources like money, TMs, and items, but we each have an entirely separate team of Pokemon within this one game, and each Pokemon mirrors each other's. So, for instance, Thianite has a Plusle, and I'm trying to find a Minun to use on my team. I think it hits the challenge level perfectly because the Pokemon aren't overpowered, but you don't have to go overboard in training. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing, is it's like, I know a lot of, like, challenge runs are so dependent on grinding and all of that stuff, and it's just like, that's not, I don't know, I've never really been into needing to do that. When people say that Pokemon games are too easy, even without a challenge run, like, people complain about how easy the newer games are because EXP share is always turned on, and you don't have to grind, and it's just like, I don't know what you guys are looking for. I don't like grinding. Nobody likes to grind. So this is perfect. I'm absolutely enjoying it. And I should say, now that you're here, the last badge you took on was unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. The clutch win you did in that last battle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes. Yes, that 1 HP save. Unreal. Unreal. Come on, Yunobo. It's just a Zigzagoon. A couple scratches will do it in. That's all. Today was a bonkers day. I was off, but I got a lot of stuff done that I've wanted to have done. You can't tell from this angle, but I cleaned most of my office, rearranged some stuff. That feels good. Picked up a couple of things. We have a whole Mothim now. Ooh, we have 2 pickups. Rare candy and a full heal. Not bad. Yes, the Oranberry. Pinecone did a great job, but we know who the real hero is. It is that Oranberry. Let's see how this works. Not that much. I was pretty excited to have a Dustox because it would know confusion. Not the most. Not the most damage it did. Did you happen to notice that? But the rest of the night is going to be very chill. I'm going to stream. After stream, I'm going to eat some chili. And after I eat some chili... Oh yeah, Twisted Spoon will be great for this. That's definitely true. I think you were saying that was available somewhere. Do you remember? Do you remember saying that or knowing where it is? An Oddish? I forgot Oddish was in this game. I always forget what Kanto Pokemon are in this game. I always think it's none. I always think it's none besides Pikachu. Thief on Abra. In the Dewford Cave. Whoa! Llama, I'll save you some chili. Thank you for asking. Thank you for commanding, rather, I should say. But don't worry, I will save you one. If you DM me your social security number and your address, I'll gladly get a little envelope. I'll take this here envelope. This isn't an envelope, I thought it was. But I'll find an envelope. I'll fill it with chili, give it a lick, toss a stamp on it, and send it right out. No problem. We have been super into chili. Did you know it's easy to make chili? This is why we've been into chili. Yeah. A Gulpin. I caught a shiny Gulpin in Pokemon Go today. Let's make it 2 for 2, huh? Were we considering using Gulpin? I forget. Is there another poison type? I think I'm thinking of Seviper. But yeah, we love chili. We are a chili house. Whoa! Whoa! What's with these 1 HP saves over here? Crazy. Man, Waffle Cone was 19. That's crazy. Don't think we ever mentioned Gulpin. Alright. Nice. Let's head back up so that... I guess I can go south. Doesn't matter. Where's all these danged Minons? I haven't seen one danged Minon at all. I thought Volbeat was going to be the tough one to find. But we'll find out. Nothing but these cats? Are they lions? There's no PP left. Yikes. I think Manic Trick... Yeah, because he's a main. Main. Yeah. Yeah. I remember you saying, yeah. The 2%. So, we'll get there. It's fine. It's fine. And it has to be a boy. It's fine. I have to train it anyway. I'm not worried. Listen, if I can shiny hunt, I can Pokemon hunt. Heal me, Slateport. Heal me. I remember you had a pretty tough time with the Magma team here too. Those fire types. I'm nervous. I don't even know where I go north. Is it Lava Ridge that I'm heading towards? Hello, Electric. I'm surprised how good Strength in the Cave can go north. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I hear ya. But I gotta get these team members first. You know how it is. You understand. What's the point? What's the point in moving across? Moving forward if it's not with your new friends? You know? Howl all you'd like. I was working on my Voltorb shiny hunt yesterday. I got 4 games going. I got an Emerald, a Ruby, a Fire Red, and a Leaf Green. In the power plant and a new Mauville. And it's going pretty well. I love doing these like Gen 3 hunts. They're so fast. It's so nice. Up to Fall Arbor. Then to Team Aqua stuff with the Meteorite. Okay, that's what I thought. Then to Flannery. Oh, jeez, Flannery. I do have Yunobo, I guess. Fury Swipes. It'll do 2 to 5 times. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I love the classic ones. I also picked up, I think I told you, Din, I picked up a shiny hunt for Lapras in Gen 2. So I'm doing that virtual console and I'm doing that on a hard copy of Gold. And that's been really great. That's a fast one. I was even thinking about doing a whole other playthrough through Crystal just so I can do it with a third game. Because it's been, I love that one. I really would love to get that Lapras. Obviously, but for the time being, I'm very much enjoying it. It's just chill. I love zoning out, putting on a TV show, and just, you know, clickety-clacking on my systems. Not a single Minun. Notice your camera looks slightly zooming in and out. Yes, it does. Yes. I don't think it is. It's a huge pain. I'm just using this. It's just an old phone. And it doesn't really give me a lot to do on here. There's not a lot of like stuff to mess with. It bothers me too. I just don't have a fix for it. Eventually I'd love to get a real camera and use that. But until that day, this is the setup. I'd rather be streaming with an imperfect setup than not be streaming at all. To stream or not to stream? The answer is to stream, of course. But no, yeah, I appreciate you asking. And trust me, there's a lot of things about this setup I'd upgrade if I could. But like I told you I was messing with my lighting for like 20 minutes. To almost no avail. I'm happy enough, so it's fine. But you know, is what it is. Like you said, this is the this is the price of having a face cam. It's the price to pay. Clickety clackling, clickety clackling, clickety clacking. I'm the one that said it. Why did I have such a hard time saying that? Anyway. Very nice. Rake in those levels, you know, Bo. You deserve them. Is everyone else dead? No, Motham's back. We can level up Motham. Ooh! These pickups. Protein. And a super potion. Not bad. I can't believe, Din, you got your Plusle first try. I'm pretty sure it was your first encounter in this area. I'm not positive, but I think so. I gotta go for that twisted spoon. Yeah! It was insane. And I'm not jealous. Not jealous. It's fine. See, I like to struggle. I like to feel the struggle, and I like to work for the things that I find. I don't just let things happen, you know. It's unfortunate that you have to deal with the consequences of it. Yeah. Yes. But hey, you know, one of us has to have the luck. It has to go somewhere, you know. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Four Silkins? Yeah, trust me, I know the Wingle. I love Wingle. I love Wingle. I don't know what it is, but Wingle has grown on me so much. What's a Pokemon that's grown on you? Like something you didn't care about or actually hated for a long time, and then all of a sudden you woke up and you realized you really like it. For me, that was Wingle. I don't really know why. Do I go for it? We're gonna go for it. Nice. Take that, Wingle. Oh. No. No. Whalmer, you know, I was looking at Whalmer the other day. I think it was yesterday. And I thought, you know what? They really nailed the whale Pokemon. Like, that was definitely an animal where everyone thought, there's no way they're gonna do, like, how would they do a whale, you know? Yeah, and they're good at puzzles. They know Braille and they're good at puzzles. Can't beat that. Nina likes, I think Nina likes Gulpin. Maybe not. But I don't think I've ever done the Reggie stuff in Gen 3. I, like, know about it, but I've never actually, like, done it, which is crazy. Because it's so cool. I don't know if I'm saving it for, like, a shiny hunt or whatever, but yeah. Another Oddish. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I usually save. Because if there's like something that I don't think I'll ever shiny hunt, but there's only one of in a game, I'll not touch it. Except for in Scarlet and Violet, when, after you fight the Great Tusk, or the Iron Tread, or whatever it is. And you can go back it's for all of the Titans. You can go back and battle them and catch them, and they have like a special mark because they're the Titan. I accidentally killed mine. I went to go back to catch my Iron Tread. Yeah. And I went back to go catch mine and I accidentally killed it, and I couldn't ever catch it again. It just doesn't respawn. I mean, there's other ones in Area 0, but they are shiny locked. I just wanted to catch it. I just wanted to straight up catch the Titan one. The one that, like, is outside and, you know, it has, like, caught in this, you know, this area and all that stuff. I just wanted to use it on my team, like, for the playthrough of the game. But you were only able to encounter that one. Yeah, it was annoying. Very annoying. So that changed the course of my team. I don't even know what I beat the game with because there's no Hall of Fame. Which I don't know if you can tell, but I think is lame. I think there should be a Hall of Fame. I think there should be a Hall of Fame in every single game. And there is, except for that one. And Legends, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it. But Legends is so different. And so special. Man, what a game. It's crazy that they came out with Legends and then they released... This is like understatement of the year, conversation that's been had a million times. But, you know, exactly, I love to go and look back at my Hall of Fame. I love that. In every game, I love to see what team I beat the game with and go, ah, yes, this is the game I played through with the Pachirisu. Ah, yes, this is the game that I played through with just Meowth. You know? Hall of Fame is important. And in Scarlet and Violet, there was none. The greatest crime. The greatest crime of Scarlet and Violet. Probably not true. There may be one or two other things wrong with that game, but no Hall of Fame is up there. Gotta say. Alright, Minun. Alright, Popo. Where are you? No! This is the wrong one. Yeah. Right, it definitely was. Flawless. If I have an entire box of Miraidon too. Oh, exists solely for cloning to fight. Was there a cloning glitch? I didn't even know that there was one. I believe it. Man. That's wild. Buck wild game. Crazy game. I gotta get back to my my Meowth solo run. But when I stream, I want to play a good game like this one. It's harder to find myself to want to play Violet, because I like this game more. But I like Meowth. You know? It's a tough call. By creating a second Miraidon that was only the rideable version. Oh, whoa. That's cool. Man, that's cool. Alright, we're doing a couple encounter. We're here to find I leveled up quite a little bit, so I'm feeling good. We're here to find a mine. Zig's again. Maybe, are gonna make Pokemon Blue. Ludicolo. Lombre has some blue on him. Ooh, look at these. Thank you, Neen, for the Ultra Ball. Now I got a blue person out front. Shiny Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I think that's legit. I think so. I saw Sarah be posting about it, at least. Nope, wrong one. But it got the electric types to come out. Mr. Perfect. Yes, Mr. Perfect. He will get his time. For sure. A Gulpin. Irish isn't even close. I forgot about the Mew one. Catch Mew to get Mew to get Mewtwo with the Master Mark. Wingle. I'm here for Wingle. Thianite, you've been saying for years you're gonna do Pokemon Ruby solo Wingle. You've been saying it for years. I'm wondering when it's gonna happen. You know, it's all about the pig. Pig type, Scarlet Violet. I'm just saying. If anyone could do it. Are you doing another solo run? I forget. Have we talked about this? We must have. Plus all. Listen, I have nothing against Lechonk. I'm just saying, you know, make some room. You know? I love Meowth. Din loves Lechonk. Someone's gotta love Wingle. Oh, okay, it's one on the hush hush. Okay, shh. I understand. Shh. I think the best thing about Pokemon is that every single Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon. Except for Simi's here. Whoa! I actually know for a fact someone who loves Maractus. Which I only say, Golem is a good one. Golem is a good one. But you know what? I bet there are people who grew up with just Gen 1. And, like, they just had their first Pokemon game and they used Golem. And, like, they just had Golem and, like, oh, I loved my Golem as a kid. You know, like, I bet someone's out there that has that. And then there are Pokemon like Bruxish that are so heinous and so nasty that it's like no way. There's no way that anyone wants that to be. Yeah, and the teeth and the like. It's got a good Christmas shiny though. But like, that's such a terrible Pokemon that you know someone out there has like fully owned it and loves it. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying that what they're doing is good for like all of humanity, you know, but that's it. Like, people do that. Oddish. Yeah. Give me Minun. Now. It's an oddish. Oh well. You don't know what your favorite Pokemon is? I think it's Dugtrio. Alolan Dugtrio. I think if it isn't already, it's a good pick. Consider it, mull over it, let me know what you think. A llama Pokemon. I don't know why I'm yawning. I don't know. Like, the only things I can think of are something with like a neck. And all I can think of is Girafarig, which is nothing, because that's a giraffe. I saw a thing today with melting fusions and the Dugtrio one really scared me. I believe it. I believe you. Melting fusions are wild, and you know, there's a lot of fusions to be made for that game, and some people are like really making the Miltank ones. Like, they're really making them. Like, they could be doing other things with their time or their energy or their life, or they could be making other Pokemon fusions. Sorry. And they're milking the Miltank ones. Didn't mean to say that, but I don't think I'm wrong. I'm surprised that fusions aren't like a gimmick for the main series games. Well, I say that, but they didn't even make special forms for the new game. They just made hats. Hachi. Yeah, the terrassolize crystals. They're just hats. There's no Gigantamax. You know, there's no alternate forms. They just got hats. Everyone just got hats. Yeah, the Terra, the what's-its, the crystal doodads. I could theoretically catch an Electrike that has static and then put that in the lead of my party to, you know, give me more electric type encounters. I don't really feel like doing that. No, the other one. Please. I think some do. Not all. I'm not positive. But I think some do. Ah! Ah! I accidentally had a picture of Scary Oak on my computer. Full screened. I scared myself with a scary picture of Scary Oak. Yeah. Big whoop. Static. Yeah, Pokemon Emerald onward. So, we do it the hard way. That's all. It's what we're here for. This is what the day is. Not you. Not you. I do need you to be a boy, though. Been a busy day. It definitely is. It is. I think it's too relaxing. I'm falling asleep. I had a crazy day, and I'm finally sitting down doing the thing that I wanted to do, and yeah. Hey, I appreciate your patience. I'm happy to stream. It's like I said, I'd be doing this anyway. That's my thing. Is I just like I'm here to vibe. I'm here to vibe, baby. Give me my nun. Electrike. Boo. Route 110. I trust you in you saying it's 2%. I just, I need to look for myself. Just for my own sanity. Electric. Yep, 2%. Wow. Is what it is, you know? Yeah, everybody show me your favorite emotes you got. That's what I want to see. It's a girl! No! Bye! Back on the hunt. Back on the grind. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, and a puzzle. I want a boy puzzle. Can't escape. And I'm gonna leave my light on. So close. Gosh darn it. Man. This one's blue. Can I get this instead? Is this fine? It's basically the same Pokemon. If it can learn Thunderbolt, I'm down with it, yeah. I don't think it can in this generation, unfortunately. Give me mine. I don't even know how many encounters we've done. I should have kept track, just for kicks. I could be doing encounters for my Lapras while I do this. I was over at my parents' house, and my cousin was over, and he's like 40-something. And he grew up in like the NES era. Oh yeah, a save would be would be a good call. And he grew up with the the old NES, Sega Genesis. He loved the Genesis. And I carry around a DS with me to just shiny hunt whenever I have some downtime. And I have a rubber band around my DS tank, the big boy, so that way I can put a dime on top of the B button and the rubber bands hold it down, so that way I can run. It was back when I was doing hunting in the Safari Zone for Safari Week, but I haven't taken the rubber band off for some reason. But so I took off I took out my system, and he was like, "What do you have that rubber band on there for?" And he hasn't played games in like a decade at least. And he was like, "Do you have that on there so you can hold down the B button?" Man. I told him, "Man, you're a gamer." And he started laughing. I was like, "I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You know your stuff. You don't know what I'm playing. You don't know what I'm doing, but you know for a fact. You know gamer tricks. You know?" It was impressive. It was very impressive. The best part about looking for this Minun that's 2% is that after this we get to go look for a Volbeat, which I think is also 2%. So we get to do this again. You're better. That's not a bad guess. That's not bad at all. That makes sense. But I got the back plates, and my systems are in pretty good shape. I don't really have any like shape systems. I have a couple systems. There are a couple DS Lites that I own that I bought just to repair, and they're still in bad shape. But that's kind of to be expected. You know, I thought that as well. I would love to be wrong. And if you feel like looking it up, then cool, and I trust you, and whatever you find. But I was looking for Volbeat in Pokemon Emerald a bit ago to do some prep for my Voltorb hunt. And couldn't find him there. Volbeat. Yep. Nope. 18%. Okay, you're right. You're always right. And I appreciate that. Oh, it's 1% in Emerald as well. That's what it is. Gulp in. I'm here to gulp. I'm in here to gulp. Hello, Oddish. I'm going to Disney World next week. That's pretty cool. Just me and my sister. We are going Fun Times Inbound for sure. It's gonna be very chill. I've been working a lot so that I can go on this little vacation, and because I've been working a lot, I need a little vacation. So you might be asking yourself, Sean, why didn't you just work a little less? Well, you're right. However, I really want to go in a pool. And they have pool. I like going in a pool. I've become a pool guy. When I grow up, I want to be a parrot head, which is what you call people who like Jimmy Buffett in Margaritaville. Exactly. I got stuff to do and I need money to do my stuff. This guy gets it. Correct. I think there are too many zigzagoons. That is a personal thing of mine. Do you think if I plug in a link cable to this and then plug in the link cable to my phone, I can trade the shiny Gulpin I got in Pokemon Go today to here? Whoa, we got a bot! Nice! Alright. You gotta love a bot. Oh, I want to pin it. That's what I'm saying, right? I don't know how to get rid of it. Can when you like yell at it or something? I don't know how it works. Can I? Oh, it's you. Ooh, can I do that? Permanently. Whisper. Oh, I don't know how to make you a mod, but I would like to do that. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. But I'll do that. I'm looking around. What's this button? Wingle. Okay, hold on. I think I figured it out. I did it. I think you're a mod now. Yes. Powerful. How does your power feel? Do you feel strong? Please don't usurp my throne. I like my throne. You could. I mean, you could. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you could. Could also not. Better than a shiny. Okay. Okay. He's here. He's here. This is Popo. I'm going to do one Nightshade. See how much that does. I'm going to do another Nightshade. And it should be fine. Look at that. Alright, you be nice to me. I only have 5. Do I have any status moves? I don't think so. No. Okay. Oh. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Minun loves to cheer me on in battle. P-O-P-O. Po-po. Yes. Life is good. Oh, we should check out these guys. Nope, nothing. I was gonna see if our Zigzagoons had anything. Is this gonna be another Minun? No, it's a Gulpin. We did it. We did it. Another member for the Mirror team. I have a little to-do list over here. Oh, so Nina helped me workshop a name for Volbeat. Because now we're going to go catch our Volbeat. You know what? Actually, first, we're going to save. Now that I have my freaking 2% Minun. So happy. So happy. And, let's go get Minun. Let's go get Popo. And then we're going to go catch our Volbeat, which definitely won't take that long. I'm positive. I'm sure of it. And I know that that's how it really is. Get out of there! You're not supposed to be in that box. Alright. Llama, you're here. So we gotta keep you in. Alright, Neen, you might be here too. You know who's not here? Vescucci's not here. And that's okay. Nothing against my buddy Vescucci. Nothing against him. But let's see. I was about to see what nature Nina was. Timid. That's good. That's good. I have a feeling that Popo is going to be one of my start players. I don't really have a good reason for saying that. I think I just want it to be the case. I like Minun. Oh wait, hold on. I have to get something. Hold on, it's good. It's good. You're gonna like it. Ugh. All right. Look who it is. Popo! I hope Nina doesn't mind that I stole it. It's Nina's. But she can share. Alright. Yeah. Pretty cute. I would say so. What are the odds you save this double battle for me? I'd like to do it. And if not, that's fine. Yeah! I always thought these two trainers, their sprites are so cute. They're so expressive. For the, like, 16 pixels they get. They are so expressive. Oh, we got a statusing move. I'm here for it. We are gonna Nightshade. We're getting there. We are freaking living it. Alright, Popo. Popo. I love Popo. This is so much fun. Who's ever been excited to have a Minun on their team? This is so good. I love this run so much. I'm having so much fun. This is so good. Yeah, you can focus that energy all you want. Yeah, bop. We're the first in history to love mine on this much. I think you might be right. I'm not even gonna Thunderwave it. I think we're just gonna scratch it and attack it. I thought it would be cute if we, instead of just one of us fighting Tate and Liza, if we used our Plusle and Minun to take down Tate and Liza. Because then their abilities would work, and it's like, when have those two ever had functional abilities? You know? Meryl! Alright, Popo. It's time you learned an electric move. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. Minun. It'll learn Spark at some point. I'm tempted to steal that Shockwave TM. But that's not a good use of our resources at all. According to Cerebi, 19. I'll learn Spark. If I said something else. Whoopsie. Yeah. Spark at 19. We do have the emergency flamethrower fund. We could tap into that. But I don't know. I think I'm in decent shape for Flannery. If I can get Popo to a decent enough level where it can status, like if I can bring Popo out, it can status, and then I can switch out to like Lombre and like Water Gun. You know, that might be something. I mean, it's crazy, but Yunobo's gonna be incredible. Oh, we have the bike. Nice. Yeah, baby! Not used to that. You're super right. I forgot about overheat. God. Are we gonna get anything that can, like, learn overheat once we get her TM? That's such an amazing move. That'd be cool. Ziggs you. What can... Roselia? I forgot about Roselia. Man, this thing... It's really just a Thunderbolt machine, huh? Not really any other TMs, but I might try and carry mine then. I don't know. Oh, do we still have the EXP share? Did you take that off of one of your guys? No one reusing learns upgrade. Look at this. You're so kind. You already took all the items off of everybody. This guy. I think I'm just gonna keep leveling up Yunobo for now. I probably should be putting a bit more into Mothin, but I don't know. Ooh! Alright! Poison. Oh, yeah. Can I get Viper? Am I getting another team member? Time to look up Viper. I appreciate you doing so much of the brain power for this run. I'm just gonna say that. I've been so fried lately. It's been so nice to just... Yeah, Route 114. It's been so nice to just, like, play this game and be like, hey, Din, what do I do? And you're like, you do this. I'm like, oh, all right, you know? So I appreciate you very, very much. I just want to say. Oh, yeah, it's after, Fall Arbor Town. I have to focus. Come on, Yunobo. Come on! So here's the other thing. I can say this now that we're in range of catching Volbeat. I have a nickname. Ooh, I can status. I don't need to, necessarily, but I'm gonna. No! I mean, cool. Thunderwave. Man. That's a little annoying. We'll bring him back out. I have a nickname all picked out for this Volbeat. I'm so excited. You're gonna lose your mind. It's great. It's a great nickname. Nightshade again. Confusing me? Go for it, Yunobo. Not that. Not that. That's not what I meant. It's not what I meant to. Not what I meant for you to do. Not what I meant for you to do. Go for it, Yunobo. Yeah. You know, Bo. It's gotta only have like 5 PP for this, right? Right? Yes! Snapped out of the confusion. I'm also really feeling Volbeat. I'd love to use a Volbeat for like a good amount of this run. Yes, and there's the paralyzed. Okay. Great ball. Please stay in the ball. I only have 3 more. Ooh! Yes. That is number 5. Member number 5 in the Mirror Tag Quest Tag Challenge. Volbeat's tail glows like a light bulb. With other Volbeat uses its tail to draw geometric shapes in the night sky, like a pyramid. Or fireworks. So here's the thing. You named your... I'm mirroring the Illumis that Thianite caught in his half of this playthrough. He named his Illumis Muse. And a muse is someone that who you find inspiration from, right? Someone who inspires you, who makes you want to do better, who makes you, who inspires you in every single possible way, right? So what's the opposite of that? What is the mirror of that? And the answer is your nemesis. The answer is who's gonna inspire you? Nemesis isn't gonna. They might inspire you in a different way. Instead of an inspiration of admiration or art, it's hate. It's a challenge. I love the name, but what? I may just give him mean eyebrows. He's mean. He's mean now. I think there's a, there might be a Marvel villain named Nemesis. Alright, Neen. Neen, are you watching? If you're watching, you have to tell me. Because then I have to pick my wife over Llama. You're both here. I don't have a choice. But I don't think Neen's watching. Illuminate! Nice! I mean, this is good for me, because I might want to shiny hunt this eventually. Look at this team. Look at this freaking team. This McFreaking team. I'm so happy about this. Yeah, just give Nemesis angry eyes, like Mr. Potato Head has. Okay, most important, save. Exactly 10 hours. Incredible. I guess we should go for Viper. No reason not to have a full team. Ooh, should I take on the Win Straight family? There's no way I'd win. Absolutely no way I would win. Is that Strength? I thought this was Rock Smash. This is Rock Smash, not Strength. Wait, do we not have Rock? We definitely have Rock Smash. Oh, I think I taught Nina Rock Smash. From Vern Durf Cave. Oh yeah. Yeah. Woo! Oh, and I have a bunch of trainers here. I didn't even think about that. Unless you fought them. Which if you did, that's fine. What do you know? Tackle. We're gonna let Popo get some experience. We're gonna keep Yunobo in the lead. I think that's the play. Ooh, and strength. Strength will be a good move if anybody that I have can learn it. I don't know if they can. But I'm feeling Nightshade, I'll tell you. Can't argue with a guaranteed half damage thing. I feel like I'm cheating, but I did a lot. I did a lot of hunting today. I did an hour and a half of hunting for Pokemon, so it's fine. It's been extremely worth it. Been 100% worth it. I want Popo to get to 19. Once it knows Spark, we are golden. These bugs wouldn't stand a chance if we knew Spark. It'd be crazy if Volbeat could learn Shockwave. Pretty positive it can. But that'd be cool. Get that experience, Popo. Accidental side hop. It can? That's pretty cool. Do we have any other plans for Shockwave? I mean, its special attack is dog water. So I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I really don't know. Cause it learns Tail Glow, which boosts its attack, right? Or is it both attacks? Its special attack sharply raises its special attack? Man, that might be the play. I mean, I have an electric type already, you know? But wow. Wow. I see what you've been... Okay, now I see what you've been saying about Volbeat this whole time. I could run Giga Drain, Water Pulse. I mean, it's not the craziest thing, but like, you know what? Ain't nothing. Signal Beam. Does it learn Signals Beam? Signals Beam. Wow, by level... A 25? That's nothing! Wow. Nemesis. Nemesis. Nemesis is the nemesis of the rest of this game. Oh. Dude! Nearsighted much. That, hey, I'm still not over, honestly, I'm still not over what Volbeat can learn. That's incredible. I'm still reeling in it. I promise. Another dude. Does Waffle Cone know anything yet? He knows Absorb. Sure, you go for it. Get a little bit of action, Waffle Cone. Still got a level up from that. Machop. Is this Shadow Ball? Yes. Like again, nature power. What other playthrough have you done where you've like relied on nature power? Crazy. It's a good playthrough. Cool. If we do another one of these, we should commit to shiny hunting for our targets. I think that'd be bonkers. What did I miss? Oh, I have to rock smash that rock, and he gives me... Right. A max ether. Whoosh. I'd like you to have this HM. Diamond and Pearl. I mean, I would even do Fire Leaf Green. Only because the encounters would be so much quicker. This encounter has always messed with me. I'm sorry to interrupt what we were talking about. How do you think that she is reacting to this? Pay attention. Wanda, now I can see you anytime. Her response? That's wonderful. I always took that as sarcastic. Oh, that's wonderful. Obviously, that's wonderful. But I always took it as, oh, that's wonderful. Please take some rest at my home. I don't know. I might be wrong. Alright, we have strength. We have strength. Who can strength? Waffle Cone. I think Waffle Cone actually has decent attack. So that might be good. She was so happy. No one knew how to smash the rock. It's true. Now you got bad attack. But is still in love with her partner. Yeah, maybe she put the rocks there. What do you think? Yes, they are. You painted them all? Planted them all. I can't read. Let's... I'm gonna take this bozo on real quick. Hello! Jaded to love. All I can think about is what I'm gonna name a Seviper. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And I'm pretty sure it's just the town right after Fall Arbor, right? Yeah. Yep. It's just like in that grass. Yeah. 19% too. That's not bad. What do you think? Should I use this? We do not have plans, period, for Shockwave. Should I just do it? Should I just go ahead and teach? Can a Loomis learn Shockwave? Is that worthwhile to you? I know I'm the one with Tail Glow, but you know I can learn. Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right. I just don't want to double up on electric moves if you don't have access to them later. I know you have a plusle, but here's the deal I'll make. I will take Shockwave for my bug. You can definitely have a Thunderbolt TM if we, you know, come across them or whatever. I think that's mine. Yeah, exactly. You will have first dibs for that. Good job, Llama. Thanks for the help. No secret items? Really? Wow. Stingy. Can't even fight that child, but we can fight this lady. She wants to evaluate me and my Pokemon. Oh, she's got a full... Oh, but look at this. Bawoosh! Ugh. That might have been my first one-hit kill of this entire run. It felt good. And it felt good. Ooh! Am I crazy, or has Goldeen always been a powerhouse? I think it's always been like an absolute monster. You always get a ton of experience from these things too. This lady and her water types. Fish gets Stropack, yep. Yep. I have a shiny Sea King that I just found randomly in Pokemon Gold on my Virtual Console file. And I played through the entire game with that thing. Finish it off. Bump it. Bop it. Twist it. Yeah, Popo! More water types, please. Rats. I'm gonna use Moonlight for myself. Look at that. Incredible. It actually is really cute. It's a really good sprite. I love it. I've always really loved Volbeat. I've never had an excuse to use one. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're working on it. Oh, good. Oh, that's so exciting. I really want to see what you're doing, but I will have to wait. And I think next time I take over for the stream, I'll come up with something. Because you've been putting so much work into your layout. I know I don't have a lot of options, but I can do something. I'm creatively minded. I can figure something out. You know, Bo. Oh no. I do have more plushes. Maybe I'll just order sitting cuties of all of our Pokemon guys. I'll just drop $120. And I'll get one for every evolutionary stage too. That's like really the only thing that will make sense, you know? I'm still really curious about Huntail and Gorbis. Like, what is going to happen for the place where we find the deep sea? Because you just find a deep sea scalar or tooth, right? It's not like a... Ooh, fake out? On Yunobo? I mean, yeah. I really don't need Astonish. Yeah. I'm trying not to think too much about the Diamond and Pearl quest. Bring out Waffle Gum. You have to trade the scanner for one of your choice. In the abandoned ship. Okay, I thought it was there. I just forgot the deal. So I don't know. I don't know what we want to do with that. I think we already decided. I'm just, you know, like we definitely can't get two. And the question is, do we trade another scale or tooth in, or do one of us get the Clamperl evolution, one of us gets the fossil? And I think we already decided that too. So I'm curious. We'll see. We'll see. We're not there yet, so why worry about it? Okay, so now we're gonna go north. Ooh, that's very smart. I don't know how that would work, but maybe if we save right before it, we could shuffle the file between us and each choose a different. That might work. I think we could make that work. Do we? Well, I don't know. I don't know. You know me. I'm trying to go as OG, as Norman as possible. But I don't know. I really don't know. I think it'd be fun to do the full mirror thing, and you know. I don't know. I think it'd be fun if we both had both. Maybe we'll just trade them in. Maybe we'll just trade them in. Because then we can both have a fossil and we can both have a fish. We have to trade the fish. So that's one trade right there, you know? So I don't know. Very true. Maybe we can come up with some kind of thing for how we decide. Well, I know we decided. I don't know. So much. And right over there. Right in there is where our fossils would be. But we don't have the goo goggles. I'm strong. I won't cry if I lose. Classic Sandy eyes, you know? Oh, I could have faked out. Fake outed. Yes, do those swipes, my friend. One more. No? Ooh, sleuthing me. This guy's gonna tackle me next turn. I don't think so. Camper Larry. We can Nightshade Camper Larry. How do you feel about having the animations turned on? I think I like having them on, and I'm pretty used to it. The length of these battles and stuff. I usually have them off, but I think I'm enjoying it for this playthrough. I don't know. Do you think it just takes up unnecessary time? I really don't know. Yeah, they're already on, so I'm fine. Hello, sir. They're not going to buckle easily. We'll see. Whoa, he's got a lot of dudes. This looks like a job for all Coney. For Coney Island Disco Palace. What is a good name for a snake? For a snake and a mongoose. Any way of getting me your VODs for your streams? I don't know why to. Yes, I think so. I do have the VODs. They're currently uploaded privately onto Good Entertainment channel. So I can switch those to unlisted, and then you can download them however you want. If that sounds good to you. Maybe that's the play. Because yeah, they're big files. I don't think I could like send you them. Yes, waffle cone. I can't go there yet. Do I do the gym first? Ooh, there's that scary ember. Uh-oh. Yeah, but it's blocked off. Oh, and Meteor falls. Right. I forgot about me. I thought I was thinking about the meteor at the volcano. I gotcha. Thank you once again. Okay, well that's not nearly... I don't even think there's a battle there. I think I just show up and scare them away. I forget. It's very funny seeing the teams flip-flop between our two versions of this playthrough. Oh, you gotta beat Archie. That's fine. I'm not afraid of him. I'm not. Let me through. Whoa, there he is. Bye. Llama can't learn strength? Man. Do we need a Linoon? Jeez. Hey, you said it, not me. I'm not saying that. You're not a letdown. You're not a letdown. You're just like, you know. Exactly. Din gets it. It's not like a bad thing. It just like happens. Alright, Flannery. Oh, a cool trainer. One more level, and Minun knows Spark, which is going to be a real game changer, I'm pretty sure. We don't have a magnet, do we? That would be really good to have on. We could switch that back and forth on our plusles, on our rats. You can raise your attack all you'd like. Oh, the cool trainers have potions. I forgot. I forgot they have their mean potions. Ooh, you see that? 2 crits. 2 crits just for me. Wow. I know who I'm bringing out. It's Nemesis. But nothing happened. Yeah, I bet. Not until Nemesis came around. I love you, Nemesis. I love you. This Whalmer's not doing anything. That's crazy. Took some time, but Nemesis got us there. A powerful mind, a powerful friend. Yes, even Yunobo got some love. Sweet. Makuhita. I'll probably stream for another until like 8, so another like 40 minutes, 35 minutes or so. We'll see. I'm hoping that that'll get us to past Meteor Falls and then to Flannery. And we'll take her from there. Might as well fake out. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Cruel. Nightshade. Keep on shading. Man, this paralysis. Killing me. Oh, Yunobo. There he is. Whew. Coming through. Nice. Cool trainer down. We'll leave the secret base guy for another time. I love this lady. This weird old lady. Just lets you rest up. She's not even that far away from the Pokemon Center. She's far enough. And she tells you to take a nut. That's so weird. Like, you're all rested up, you're healed. You should go again. You should do it again. I don't know, lady. I don't know. An engagement? Lady, I'm spoken for. I love her green hair. Brooke. And, of course, we're going to bring out Nemesis. Nemesis loves to take on Wingles. Loves it. Yes. Nemesis. Very powerful, very strong. A Dunno. I think we're gonna just let... I feel so lame for letting Yunobo power through these guys, but like when he's tough, he's tough, you know? Nightshade is just good. I was about to say, I don't think I've ever seen a, I don't think I've seen a burn in this game yet. And, I know you have. Oh, no! Yeah. Oh, but Yunobo went for the full 5, though. Man. Thank you, Yunobo. Thank you for your strength and your bravery. It's funny how many of our Pokemon know Fake Out. 2 of mine do, and I think 1 of yours does as well. Sweet. There it is. Give us what we want. Spark. Yes. Not even gonna hesitate. Growl is gone, and Spark is in. And Waffle Cone also gonna level up. Roselia. I think this is Swift. Yeah. Not bad. Stun Spore is bad, though. Yikes! Yikes, Mega Drain? I don't like that. I don't. If only Mothin was a little bit stronger. That's on me. Everyone is so strong. Yeah. Ugh. Not good, not good. think you know Thunderwave. It's Popo's time to shine. Take it, Popo. Ooh. Come on, come on. Big hit. That was not a big hit. No, now I'm paralyzed. Ugh. This Mega Drain. What? Ugh. Land of Confusion. No, the Stun Spore. Alright, this cool trainer's giving me a run for my money. I'm not afraid to admit it. Yes. Moth him. And even if it Mega Drains me, it's not going to take, like, anything. Yes. Wow. Psh. Big whoop. Oh, one more. Moth him. The OG party member. More or less. Besides Lotad. Yeah, really? Wow, a lot of experience for Mothim too. Gust? Oh, Mothim, you shouldn't have. Wow. Ah. Scary lady. Whew, that was the closest battle I've had, I think. That was tough. But we made it. But we made it. Another rest, I don't lady, I'm so sorry. I don't think so. I think I'm good. I just spent a lot of time in these soot-filled grassy areas because ooh, llama, thank you. Ultra Ball. Because I needed a white flute for my Voltorb hunts. So I'm hoping I can navigate this area in a way that's pretty harmless for me. I know I should be taking on some trainers and etc, but I got chili to eat, guys. I always forget that this kid is... I always think the kid's facing forward so I'm safe. But that's not the case. I got chili to eat, and I got Cowboy Bebop to watch. I'm sure you understand. Oh, don't worry. The chili won't get cold. If there's one thing I'm positive about, if there's one thing I will fight for my life, it's that the chili will not get cold. I guess I can take the EXP share off of Popo. Popo's pretty good now. Who else should I put the EXP share on? What do you think? I could put it on Mothim. Or I could put it on the bug. I really don't know. I feel like the bug's gonna be a pretty heavy hitter. I really don't know. Simple. Simple and clean. This off of you. Let's throw it on Nemesis. I don't mean to put the other guy on the back burner, but you know what? Look at that, like a pro. There's Lynette. Who do you like more, Lynette or Bill? I think Lynette. For me, it's Lynette. Such a sweet and simple interaction. Yeah, you're right. Bill does give you a ticket. Bill gives you a ticket to a cruise. I'm not saying it's everything, but it is something. You know, he gives you an Eevee, and he gives you a chance to think existentially about the difference between Pokemon and people. Which isn't a lot, but it is like something, you know. That's true. Not out of the kindness of his own heart. That's true. I'm trying to come up with anything against that, but you're right. You are right. Lombre's cry kind of sounds like he's saying Scooby-Doo. Do you hear that? You ever think about that? He says Scooby-Doo. You hear it? Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Yes. Down. Scooby-Doo. Nemesis getting those levels. So this is where our next team member is. What time we at? 7:30. Maybe we'll call it here. Maybe we'll call the stream here, because then that gives me plenty to do next time. Because that lets us we have to catch the Viper. We have to go through Meteor Falls, and we have to take on Flannery. What name is Viper? I don't know yet. I didn't think of one. I've been thinking about it, but I don't know. I know you have a sprite to do. I understand. But I don't know. Maybe I'll text you. If I come up with something, I'll text you. If this first encounter is Viper, if this first encounter is a voice of Viper, then great. Great. Nope. It's a bird. I think I will. I know you. I know you can't. I will do my best. Like I said, I'm going to Disney World next week. But like I said, I love this playthrough so much. I'm dying to play it more. I got a hot date tonight. A bowl of chili, Cowboy Bebop, and my fiance. What can I say? It's everything I need in my life. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. This was a blast. I'm going to save again because I'm that kind of guy. We got a lot done. Took some time, but we got a lot done. And you have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out, Llama. Thanks for hanging out, Thianite. And remember to go to the grocery stores and push the carts in the parking lot. Push them to where they're supposed to go. Don't just leave them out. That's dangerous. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I was just about to end stream.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I was reminding everybody the thing that we always say, right?
Uh-huh.
We always say there's always room for gamers in the gamer house. So thank you for being here, and you're always welcome.